Howdy-o, everyone! Velocity here, back in action for more Millionaire attraction. That's right, for some reason, these two are millionaires and we need to go talk to them because the cinema has them for some reason, and that's the thing. Whatever. Still, I'm sure there's something gonna be interesting a little bit here. Also, this dude looks like he owns a pizza place. Please tell me he owns a pizza place. Good evening, Pepper? Piper? Katrielle, I wasn't expecting to see you here. No, well, in truth, films aren't my thing. I'm here for the popcorn. The goat, what can I say? Except, I would also. I don't doubt it. Didn't realize you were one of the 7 dragons of London. Oh, that's really my father's influence. But I don't think of myself as a millionaire. I think of myself as London's mayor. Nothing more. That's a very worthy title. Not everyone has what it takes to be a mayor in a city like this one. You're too kind, Katrielle. But it's always nice to receive a compliment. Now then, there's someone I'd like to introduce you to. This is a friend of mine, Mr. Phineas T. Barnum. Howdy, it's a real pleasure to meet you. So you're this Katrielle lady I've been hearing about, eh? Oh. Piper's told me all kinds of stories about you. Oh, good. Good. Don't you worry. I've been just dying to meet you. Well, it's an honor to meet you too, Mr. Barnum. You're on the VIP guest list, I presume? VIP guest list. That's a good one. You'll be saying I want a ticket next. So in what capacity are you here then? I was under the impression you either had to win a ticket or be invited, especially. You don't have a clue who I am, do ya? Well, I tell you what. I'll set you a little puzzle. If you could solve it, I'll fill you in. I'm guessing he's the director. That's what I wanted to say, but maybe he's just super corrupt. I don't know. You decided to visit a fabulous fortune teller, but it turns out you can decide your own fate with a little bit of brain power. You stack all the cards onto the discard pile. Have good luck. The only rule is that you must either follow number or suit when placing cards on the pile. So get stacking and take control of your destiny. Alright, this is just stuff I like doing. But 3, 3, 6, 6, 8. Impossible. No! Okay, I'm starting to see what I needs to do here. So, here to here, here to here. No, then it wouldn't be anything. You need to do the impossible immediately here. But which one would do it? Huh? Oh, I forget that we have this. For some reason, I forgot that we had that. That's how you have to do it. See, now you can do it. There we go.
This should
I
do it,
forgot about the suit situation.
Puzzles are made for solving.
Alright, what else is made for solving? Sandwiches. You did it. The swirling mist of your future are clearing. I see a heart card. You are about to find love. That's not true. That's not true at all. Oh, no. If anything, I have one of the worst love lives I've ever did see, I swear, yeah. It just is. It'd only be worse if I got broken up so many times, you feel me? Oh, they told me you were good at puzzles, and they were right. Sorry, I wasn't trying to test you or nothing. I just wanted to see with my own eyes. Yes, see, I'm a big fan of detective work. Well, I hope I didn't disappoint you. On the contrary. So we had a deal, didn't we? let me tell you all about me. I'm the manager of the Salvelli. You see, the Salvelli, being the greatest darn theater in the West End, bar none. I'm the one who's put on the screen. Oh, you mean you own the Savallon? That's right. Now I hear you blew Peep's little festival blowout out of the water. I was wondering what kind of girl you were. But now I see mighty fine. Well, I hope you enjoy the show. After all, if I won't make any money out of it, will I? The truth is, I'm really here for the popcorn, not the film. Oh, the whole new dairy and pop flavor, you mean? I know I came up with that myself. You have to keep thinking of new ideas if you want your customers to keep coming back, right? I just let Pip try it, and as it happens, not a cup of tea at all. I see. You're involved in all aspects of the business. How interesting. Well, the popcorn certainly has a unique flavor. Perhaps a little too unique. A good example of effort, not necessarily producing results. I'll judge that for myself, I think. Now, where do I get it? It's on sale at the concession back there. Show them your coupon and they'll give you a tub. Oh, looks like old Dudley over by the kiosk there. Madame Dublé, to you. You should introduce yourself. Madame Dublé? Is she another one of the 7 dragons? Greeting Dublé is a name you do well to remember, Miss Layton. Oh, word of advice. Never forget the madam. She controls a whopping great empire of business stretching right across the globe, you know. Oh, yeah. She practically breathes money. They used to say that the sun would never set on the British Empire. Well, if the metaphor holds any water at all, Madame Dublé would be the sun. She's the glue that holds us all together. The mother dragon, you could say. I see. Well, she certainly sounds larger than life. You want your detective agency to have any chance of success. Be a wise move to prefer Madame Dublé. Katrielle. I suppose detective work does rely on maintaining a good relations with people. It's true. I could just say hello while I queue up for my popcorn. While you queue up for your popcorn, you really haven't grasped how important she is, have you? Well, why not? Popcorn! Popcorn good, it's delicious and nutritious. We can talk to them again? I hope you enjoyed the show. It's gonna be a real firecracker. Well, I do enjoy a good film every now and then. Looking forward to this. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Beep. Here we are at last. The kiosk. Time to sample the all-new popcorn delight. Oh no. What's the matter? There's no one at the kiosk. I won't be able to get my popcorn. Never mind, miss. How about introducing ourselves to Madame Dublé instead? Oh, so near and yet so far. You mustn't, be down in the mouth, miss. Remember, Mr. Barnum said she'd be a very useful contact. Yes, alright. Let's say a quick hello, then. Do you know which lady she is? I suspect that lady over there might be who we're looking for. Yes, I think you might be right. Certainly stands out as being affluent. Oh, fuck! Holy shit! She's a balloon! Why does she look that way? That's so weird. And there's just a guy here. I got it. Got it then. There we go. Gotta get all them little bits. Oh, I say, miss, a hidden puzzle. Look! Well found, Ernest. Why don't you solve it, seeing as you found it? Me? Oh, well, alright then. Can't very well shy away from a puzzle. Still claim to be a worthy assistant of the great detective Katrielle, I suppose. Or it is go with the flow. Some juices of vats are connected up as shown. There's a 2-liter, 3-liter, 4-liter, and 5-liter vat in the system. When you select a tap, juice flows in the direction of the arrow on the tap until either the vat it's coming from is empty, or the vat is filling up is full. Divide up all the juices so that 2 tanks on the left are full exactly on the red line mark. Okay. So... I wonder if this actually did it. No, it's a little bit too much. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, fuck! I ruined it! Oh, why did I ruin that shit so bad? There we go. Like, I knew what I was doing, I just hit the button bad.
So, in
it was really fun, actually. This is just really fun.
I got that right.
I'm seeing why people didn't exactly like this game's puzzles, though, because a lot of them are very gamey. They're not puzzles per se, as they are just, like, neat little things. Like, you just kind of go with it. You did it! What a relief! The juice is where it needs to be. All is right in the world. Oh, top drawer, I did it. Well, Ernest, that was very impressive. Anyone would think you were vying for my position as chief detective. Oh, no, miss, never. I'm quite content as your assistant. More than quite content. Very content. Extremely content. Okay, we get it, boy. You're a simp. Shortbread and chocolate fudge. Would you like me to buy you a treat, Miss Layton? French onion juice, not soup. What a strange idea for a juice. Yeah, but like, it's interesting, and I think that's what matters. Oh, phew, what a pong that is coming from the popcorn machine. Ugh, it smells exactly like great adored fruit. Quite overwhelming. There it is. A distinctly delicious whiff of durian-flavored popcorn. I must remind you people, and yes, I'm using that interrogatory term, durian doesn't smell good. And Layton's saying this is really weird. And I love her for it, because, like, how rude you gotta be to be like, oh, durian, yes, my favorite, so delicious. It's not, it smells so bad. It could be delicious. I think flavored popcorn durian sounds pretty good. I would eat it. But, girl, what are you about? It would sound like, it would smell like hot, rotten fruit. That's effectively what it would be. I guess you get the durian and like kind of like make it a juice and then like put it on the popcorn like you would with like butter or something like that. But like, why not just have popcorn with butter or kettle popcorn or any other type? You know, it'd just be that way. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I think that's all I'm really gonna find around here in the kiosk location. But what up? Obviously, if it's cordoned off, I won't dream of going in there. Not what a gentlewoman does. I was hoping we'd be able to see what the balcony seats were like, but no such luck today. The balcony seats are reserved for members of the press and VIPs. Okay. Oh, let's go. Still finding more. Yeah, you think that you have like everything and then it don't. This lady's fucking huge, like honestly. Where's my BBW lovers? You feel me? Like, she definitely has the fit for a BBW. You feel me? Like she do. By all means, I'm not against BBWs. There's some of my favorites. Like, oh damn, I get in a feverish pit sometimes. People have claimed me to be BBW. I don't agree with that statement, but you know, it's nice to be thought of that way. Excuse me. Wouldn't happen to be Madame Dublé, would you? Indeed I would. And you are? I'm Katrielle Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Madame. The Layton Detective Agency, you say? Now, where have I heard that name before? Oh, you must be the famous Herschel Layton's daughter, are you? How is the professor? Is he in good health? I think so. You think so? Well, no, I mean, he's very well, yes, thank you. I'll be sure to mention, to him that I met you. Yes, please do. And I would very much, like to meet, when he's next available. I wish I could. Goodness, it's nearly time for the show. I promised myself a little tipple before it begins. Do excuse me. Well done, Miss Layton. I think you made an impression. Phew. I don't know, Ernest. All this hobnobbing with the rich and famous is taking its toll on my nerves. Oh, I don't believe it. Over there, look. It's Maverick Director. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Maverick Director, and I have no chin. Thank you all for coming to see my premiere of my new film. I hope you enjoy A Naval Advance, No Sub for Love. The screening is about to begin, so you'll like to make your way to your seats. Oh my giddy aunt, I can't believe it. The real Maverick Director. Miss Layton, I've never seen the real Maverick Director before. But you've seen the fake one? No, I didn't mean... Oh, there's no time for that. It was about to start. We must take our seats. Aren't you forgetting something, Ernest? First, I had to redeem this coupon for my durian popcorn. Oh, and look, the kiosk attendant has returned. But what if the film starts while we're waiting for it? Everyone else is already inside. Quickly, miss, you must hurry. No, I want the durian popcorn. He's there. Splendid. That's lubricated the passageways nicely. Now I shall be able to sit down and enjoy the show. I can't wait to get off my feet. Ah, yes, sorry for the wait, madam. We have a full house tonight, and with all the VIP guests demanding attention, yes, it's been quite busy, I'm afraid. I see. Well, anyway, I believe this coupon entitles me to some free popcorn. A new durian flavor? Oh, yes, that's correct, madam. However, the feature is about to begin, I think, so, yes, please take your seats immediately. I'm sorry, miss, but we really must be going in now. Oh. No, she just wants her durian popcorn. Let her have it. Monsters. Absolute monsters. Yes. Okay. Let's go watch the stupid film about stupid film stuff. I have no chin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere screening of my latest work, A Naval Advance, No Sub for Love. The story begins with a young couple who met at the Ramshack, old cinema out in the sticks. The man wants to become a film director, whilst the girl nurses her dream of becoming an actress as she waits tables at a local cafe. Turn of events sees the pair on a luxury cruise ship together, and they fall more and more in love as time goes on. But then something terrible happens. The ship, a relic from an ancient civilization, starts to sink into the sea. The situation is desperate. There seems to be no way out. The couple are doing everything they can to survive. Oh, well, I think you better stop there. Don't want to spoil your enjoyment of the story, after all. I'll just finish by saying this film is the accumulation of years of work and marks of belief, the pinnacle of my career, and then I'll earn my chin. I'm sure you're all going to love it. Of course, you'll never have been possible without the support of so many people. The fantastic actors, the cameramen and women, the sound crew, the assistant artistic directors, and the editing staff, and above all, my wife, who has been a constant source of encouragement and never stops believing in me. I'd like to say an enormous thank you once again to everyone involved in the production. Without further ado, I present to you a naval advance, no sub for love. Oh, it's one of them foreign films. Is it transforming into a robot? What? It's a submarine now? I would have hated this movie. Needs to get their dirty and popcorn. What's going on? What happened to my film? Why is it cut there? I have no chin! No, this isn't right. The last scene, the kiss scene, the big finale! Someone's stolen it! Excuse me, Mr. Barnum. Has everyone left now? Yep, that's the end of that. We'll have to cancel the screening, so I sent everyone home. You're a friend of Miss Layton now, aren't you? Well, I'm not sure friend is the right word, but, well, I'm Amelia Perfecte. I'm a case analyst and profiler at Scotland Yard. This thief of the cinematic scene of the film is a very serious offense. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some questions about it. Yes, could you tell us what you know about the events leading up to the discovery of the missing scene? Katrielle, what are you doing here? And why is that hound with you? Hey! Well, everyone else has left now, so that Chelo could help sniff out clues. You don't need any sniffling around here. Keep your nose and your dog's nose out of business that doesn't concern you. But it does concern us. Mr. Barnum personally requested that I stay and help. You bet I did. Talk about luck, having a Scotland Yard officer and a private eye on my side. Anyway, I'd like to ask both of you to help figure out what happened here. Who the heck cut the kiss scene out of the film, huh? If anyone could solve this case, it's the woman who figured out the Riverside Festival shenanigans. Isn't that right, Katrielle? You'd take the case, would you? Well, I couldn't very well turn you down after glowing praise, could I? Well, I'll take on the case. Any mystery solved, that's my motto. Mr. Bon Nun, please. I'm more than capable of handling this case. Leave it to the experts at Scotland Yard. No. I'm not saying I don't think you're a talented detective as well, Miss Perfetti. But a little competition should make you both work harder. Va bene. You'll soon see that I pinpoint the truth much more quickly than this so-called detective. That's the spirit. Good luck to the both of you. Well, don't you stand around here chatting to me. You better be running along to get a statement from the old rector, haven't you? Where is he now? Do you know? Sure do. He's right over there. Still totally dumbfounded, poor guy. He put his heart and soul into that final kiss scene. Kind of hard to understand why anyone would have done this, I must admit. Still, that's for you two ladies to find out, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, so same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. These are all the same. Fuck you again. This is your time to shine now, Katrielle. Let's see what you're made of. What about you, mister? Oh, my film! My magnum opus! My chin! Please, Mr. Rector, don't worry. I will personally track down the thief responsible for stealing the last scene. No, you won't. Because I'll track down whoever did it first, Katrielle. Very professional, ladies. Very professional. It was perfect. I made every last detail perfect before I was willing to show it to the public. And now this. Surely the negatives are still available. You'll be able to produce a new reel for another screening, won't you? But didn't you see the audience's reaction? They were frustrated about the final scene. The story doesn't hang together at all. I wanted to give people the perfect film. I put my whole life into this project, my heart and soul. We understand, Mr. Rector, but try not to let it get you down. We'll track down the perpetrator, not to worry. Try not to let it get me down! Are you mad? This is a disaster! I'll blow like this just before the official release of the death knell for any film! Just when I thought I made it to the big time, when I gotten in with the top studios, now it's back to trying to make ends meet again. When am I going to tell all my crew? I thought I'd finally be able to pay them what they're due. This is terrible! Please try to calm down. Now tell me, do you have any suspicions at all about who could be responsible? Responsible for the desecration of my work? Obviously someone who doesn't like my films! It's me. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry to break this to you, viewer, but it's me. It's always been me. Oh no! How am I going to face my crew? My wife even all on tenterhooks, waiting to see how the audience reacted. I just want the ground to open and swallow me up. I wish I was on the submarine right now. See. Yes, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Rector. Seeking. Oh dear, he's really taking this badly, isn't he? Yes, ridiculously so. I give up. I'll try talking to him again once he's calmed down. You can't blame the guy for being upset. This movie was a big deal to him. And he's not the only one who's troubled by what's happened either. I'm kind of sour myself. Well, yes, I imagine you would be. It's going to affect sales for you after all. I like the way you think, Missy. But it's not just that. I'm a big fan of Rector's work, you see. I was looking forward to the whole world finally seeing what a great director he really is. Now this has happened. All that talent could go to waste if we're not careful. So you two ladies better get a move on and figure out what happened to the stolen scene. If it'll help, I can give you access to anywhere in the theater. In fact, I'll just tell security to give you free rein. There is a projectile box around the block. Normally it's out of bounds, but I don't mind you going in there to investigate if you need to. Projection box? Aha! Thank you, Mr. Abanan. What are we waiting for? Let's hightail it over to the projection box then. Yes, I agree. We should stop by investigating the film reel. Is there something wrong, Emilia? I come to expect irrational behavior from you, Katrielle. But really, talking to your dog? Yes, it's wonderfully therapeutic. Should really try it sometime. Anyway, are you coming with us to the projection box? No, I will be carrying out investigations elsewhere by first. Amateurs tend to put me off, and I might miss something crucial. You see, Katrielle, every criminal, no matter how careful, leaves a trail of telltale signs following a crime scene. Only a skilled profiler like myself can read them, of course. This is why I will solve this case long before you do, and prove the superiority of my methods. I look forward to it. Don't mock me, Bene. You'll see soon enough. I really wasn't mocking you. I am looking forward to it. Oh, Lord. Until later, Katrielle. Try not to disturb the scene too much, won't you? I like her so much. She's so cute with the way that she acted. Talk to her again? Let's go. Now then, what we know about the criminal so far tells us mainly that we could do without so-called private detectives interfering with our investigation. You are in the way, Katrielle. Well, sorry. Sheesh. I don't imagine there's much more to this area, so I'm inclined to believe this is a rather short case. But maybe I'll be wrong. Ooh. This is what the inside of a projection box looks like. But a lot of machinery. Excuse me. Authorized personnel only in here, please. I'll have to ask you to leave. Oh, I wonder what this machine does. Stop! Don't touch Albertia! Albertia? Yes, Albertia. She's brand new. If you touch her, you can put her totally out of alignment. She's very cranky. Not all like old Rosine the Exterminator. She's much better behaved. Bulletproof she is. Alberta is delicate. Wacko alert. This nutjob's named all his equipment. Albertia and, Rosalind. Lovely names. You've come up with your machines. Don't touch, please. I'm going to have to insist that you leave now. It's alright. Mr. Balnan gave us permission to investigate in here. Investigate? Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I'm Katrielle Layton of the Layton Detective Agency, and these are my assistants, Ernest and Cheryl. We're investigating the disappearance of the final scene of New Sub for Love. Would you mind telling us who you are? I presume you're a member of the technical staff here at the theater. Yes. I'm Seymour Frames. I'm the Villani's projectionist. I see. And what do you do? Well, miss, the projectionist is responsible for setting up the film and controlling the equipment during screenings. I must say, it sounds like a rather spiffing job. Just think of all the films you'd get to see. Don't make light of it. Being a projectionist carries a huge responsibility and demands incredible attention to detail. I have to keep a constant eye on the running of the film, fine-tune all the machines, and make sure the projector is in exactly the correct position at all times. There's never any downtime in my job. I have to spot all the motor cues and to make sure I'm ready for the real changeover as well. Golly, it sounds awfully complacent. It is, but I won't have any other job. I'm happy here, surrounded by my machines. But people always think it's a turtle. It's not. Sounds like he's more interested in the machines than the films they're shown. Yes, I think we need to ask this Mr. Frames a few more questions. There's 2 projectors. Oh, well. Ooh, neat. Like every time a little thing pops up, I think something else is happening. Oh, look, Miss Layton, there's a bird in this cage. It's a minor bird, I think. Thought it was a raven at first. Raven mad, like someone else is in the room. Miners are talking birds, aren't they? Yes, that's right. I bet he could say all kinds of things, can't he, Mr. Frames? Yeah, I've taught them Major, quite a few words. Why don't you introduce yourself? Major, come on, say hello. Hello, I'm the Major. Major Mina. Major Mina. He really does talk. So what, minor birds do? Dogs, on the other hand. Now that's something special. Would you mind if we try to get him to say something? Sure, go ahead. He's pretty sharp. He'll probably talk to you. Oh, goody. Come along, miss. Let's try this with such a, this will be such a lark. Okay. What is he gonna say? Hello! How are you? How are you? He's very polite, isn't he? Cheryl, why don't you try talking to him? Perhaps you'll be able to understand each other. Can you speak Swahili just because you're human? Well, I speak dog, alright? Not bird. Really? You never told me that before. You never told me that you could speak Swahili. Point is, so far I've only met a few humans who can understand what I'm trying to say. Maybe there are some birds or cats out there who will understand me as well. I'll never meet any of them, if there are. I didn't realize that there were all these limitations on what you can and can't do. What a disappointment. Oh, sure, I'm such a disappointment, because talking dog is one day. Oh, well, I suppose I'll just have to try to communicate with the bird myself. So, Major, you see the film Thief? Saw the thief! Saw the thief! Jeepers, really? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Yes, who did it? You did it! You did it! Of course I didn't do it! Didn't do it! Didn't do it! Haha! It was a pretty volley then! It was a pretty volley then! Gosh, he even tells jokes. Amazing. Yeah, side splitting. Told you the Major's very sharp. A genius, really. Alright then, Major. If you're so sharp, you'll understand when I explain what I'll do to you. If you make fun of me again. Ah! Call the RSBB! Call the RSBB! Miss Layton, he is only a bird, remember? I know he talks like a human, but you really can't treat him like one. Major hungry! Major hungry! Popcorn! Popcorn! Sorry, Major. I'm all out of popcorn now. Oh, yes, of course. What is it, miss? Have you cracked it? Have you seen the heart of the case already? Oh, no, this is far more important than that. Oh, really? I forgot all about the new dairy and popcorn I wanted to try! I knew it! Oh, we got something new. Let's go. And you know what? This is a good time to end it for next time. Seems like we got a little bit of ways, but hey. Till then, thank you all for watching. Sayonara. Bye-bye.